Well, here we go again. Welcome back to Season 2 of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we get to travel to Tallahassee and take on number 14 Florida State. The team is led by a 96 overall safety in Tom Jones and a 95 overall tight end in Philip Herron. They have a wide receiver that's a 91 overall with 97 speed and a 91 overall with 98 speed. Their quarterback will be an 83 overall Clay Yates. Florida State got to start their season by beating Boise State 57-21 and Florida Atlantic 34-16. We have not managed to win a game yet, but our offense looks a lot better than it did last season already. This team is really hard to understand. A couple games ago against OU, we competed all the way until the fourth quarter when OU finally pulled away. But last week against Texas State, they jumped out to a 24-0 lead. Let's see what kind of team shows up today. And oh boy, we get to deal with the rain again. We dealt with that in our first game of the season. It caused a lot of drops. Let's see what happens today. They'll field it from the 4-yard line. Gordon will bring it up across the 30 now and finally get brought down around the 35. And Clay Yates will take the field. He comes back in shotgun. It'll be a handoff to Kennedy, who will have the first down on the first play of the game all the way to about the 50-yard line. They have two tight ends on one side of the field now. It will be a read option. Yates will keep himself for now and finally get brought down for a 10-yard gain and another first down. He comes back in pistol for the next play. He'll take the snap, handoff to Kennedy up the middle, who has some great blocking. The only reason he got caught is because he ran into his own blocker. First and 10 from the 23. Yates back in shotgun. He'll send a tight end in motion again. He'll take the snap and looks to pass this time. He throws to the outside. That one will be deflected out of the air. That was Brian Edwards that knocked it out of the receiver's hands. It leads to a 2nd and 10. Yates is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, pump fake to the outside, and now he goes downfield, finds Scott, who will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, to go up 7-0. The South City offense will take over at the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10 out of a 5-wide set. We're going to roll it to the outside and stop to throw downfield, but he overthrows the receiver. Not really the start we wanted to have. Now 2nd and 10. We'll take the snap and roll it to the outside again, trying to escape the pressure, and we'll throw downfield. That one's caught by Daniels for a gain of 12 and the first down. We'll come back out for the new set of downs and hand off to Jack Overrocker, who will be hit in the backfield by every member of their defense, and he is shaken up on the play. That makes it 2nd and 11. Cox back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. Rolling out to the outside, and we'll throw on the run downfield, and that will fall incomplete. Now a 3rd and 11. Cox back with two running backs in the backfield. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to try to force that downfield, and of course it's going to get intercepted. So Florida State will take over in SCU territory at the 47-yard line. They'll hand off to Kennedy to the outside. He has some pretty solid blocking. Will stiff arm one player and fight his way forward for the first down. A 1st and 10 with three running backs in the backfield now. He'll run the play action. They throw to the outside, and that is going to be Flanagan forcing him down for a loss of 5. So far, that's the first sign of life we have seen from the defense. Now 2nd and 15. It's an option play, and that will somehow count as an incomplete pass. I may be a little biased, but that looked like a pretty clear fumble to me. Now 3rd and 15. Back in shotgun again. Yates will take a snap. Fake to the outside. Now he's going to go deep downfield, but overthrows his open man. They would punt it out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So out of shotgun, we'll come back to pass. And we'll lob this one to the outside. He had a man open, but overthrows him. That brings up a 2nd and 2. Cox back in shotgun. A quick throw to the outside. Caught by Barnes, and he'll stay in bounds for just a 2-yard gain. That will set up a 3rd and 8 for the Triceratops. Back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, and he overthrows the receiver again. Florida State will start this drive at the SCU 40-yard line. Yates back in shotgun here. He'll take the snap. It's a handoff to Kennedy up the middle. He'll stiff arm one man and fight his way forward for a 7-yard gain. Yates comes back in shotgun on 2nd down. He'll send Gordon in motion. He'll take the snap and run to the outside. He will get blown up in the backfield, though, a loss of 2. That will bring up a 3rd and 6 now for the offense. Yates back in shotgun. Kennedy is the running back. It's a handoff to Kennedy, and he is going nowhere thanks to Michael Starks. Florida State is going to go for it here on 4th down, though. Yates out of shotgun will drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside. Kennedy makes the catch. He has a blocker in front of him. Down the sideline inside the 10-5. Will break that tackle and get into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, to go up 14-0. Eli Cox in the offense come back out of the 25-yard line again. It'll be a read option. We hand off to Overrocker up the middle, who will have a first down run for 12 yards. Now on 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap and hand off to Overrocker again, but this time swarmed in the backfield. A loss of 3. That brings up a 2nd and 13. Cox out of shotgun. A quick throw over the middle. It will bounce off the back of Clint Barnes. 3rd and 13 now. Cox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and looks to pass. We're going to throw this one over the middle. That's caught by Barnes for the first down, a gain of 22. A couple plays later, it is 3rd and 10. Cox out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to roll out to the outside. Now try to throw downfield, but he overthrows the receiver again. I don't know what is going on with him today. We are going to go for it here on 4th and 10, though. Cox from under center. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to throw this over the middle. Caught by Whitfield, who will get close to the marker, but they don't give him the first down. Turnover on downs. A couple plays into their drive, they face a 3rd and 3. This should end the first quarter. Yates will run a read option, and he'll go to the outside. He gets the first down, makes Flanagan miss, and now into SCU territory before Michael Starks finally drags him down. They would begin the second quarter with a 4-yard run, so now it's 2nd and 6. Yates back in shotgun. Kennedy is the running back. It'll be a read option. Yates will keep it himself to the outside. He has the first down and will get brought down inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Yates back in shotgun. He'll send a tight end in motion. He takes the snap. It's an option to the outside, but he is brought down in the backfield, I believe, by Mike Snyder. That will bring up a 2nd and 14 for them now. With 3 running backs in the backfield, Yates will take the snap, hand off to Kennedy, and he will be brought down for a 4-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 10. Yates back in shotgun with 6.5 minutes to go here in the half. He'll take the snap and look to pass. It's a screen to the outside. Caught by Kennedy, but he is caught from behind. 4th down. A 32-yard attempt is away, and it is good. They are up 17-0. SCU faces a possible 3-and-out here. It's 3rd and 9. Out of shotgun. He'll drop back to pass, and he's going to get sacked on the play. Florida State will take over here at the 30-yard line with 4 minutes to go in the half. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield. It'll be an option play. Yates will pitch it to the outside, caught by Colvin down the sideline into SCU territory. He'll fight off one man and finally get brought down about the 32 for a gain of 37 on the play. An incomplete pass would bring up a 2nd and 10. Now he runs an option play to the outside. He'll toss it to Colvin again inside the 10, 5, and it will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They make it 24-0. We have not really been able to do anything through the air today. Cox will take the snap and look to pass again. And we're going to try to go downfield. That'll be dropped by Barnes. That leads to 2nd and 10. Cox back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to go over the middle. That's caught by Whitfield for the first down. A gain of 12. An incomplete pass on first down once again leads to 2nd and 10. Cox from a 5-wide set. We're going to try to throw that over the middle, and that'll go in and out of the hands of Barnes through contact. 3rd and 10. Cox back in pistol again. He'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw over the middle caught by Whitfield, and that will set up a 4th and 1. Already down by 24. Our defense isn't stopping anything anyway. We're going to go for it here. Cox from under center. We'll drop back to pass, and we'll go over the middle, and that'll be intercepted again today. They take over near the 50. I knew that was tight coverage. I knew it was a very low chance to be completed. They were playing really tight coverage today. Then they started this drive with an 8-yard run. So now it's 2nd and 2. Yates will drop back to pass, and he's going to go downfield, caught by Heron for the first down, and it will be brought down near the 20. A 5-yard gain on the next play would result in 2nd and 5. They are down to 1 timeout. Yates comes out with a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. He goes over the middle, caught by Williams, and that's a first down. The clock is running. It'll be a read option. Yates will keep it himself to the outside, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, to go up 31-0. It's hard to believe that this is the same team that had a lead against Oklahoma at halftime. As we start the second half here, down by 31, we're going to get sacked on the first play for a loss of 6. Now a 2nd and 16. Back in shotgun. Cox will drop back. Looking to go downfield. We're going to try to force this downfield, and that's going to be intercepted on the play, and Florida State will take over at the 30-yard line. At this point, I'm just trying to throw the ball and hope miracles happen because they are not giving me many open receivers. 1st and 10. Yates will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Kennedy. He has a blocker in front of him, and he gets hurdled, but it won't matter. Touchdown, Florida State, as they make it 38-0. Eli Cox in the offense come out with a 5-wide set here. We'll drop back to pass. He goes downfield, caught by Downing for a 13-yard gain and the first down. First and 10. Cox back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass again. Once again, we'll go downfield. That's caught by Davis, who's into Florida State territory. A gain of 25. Has the Triceratops offense finally woken up? It's first and 10. Wilson over rocker in motion. Cox will take the snap. We're going to throw this to the outside. That's caught by Davis, and he's brought down inside the 20, but fumbles the ball, and Florida State recovers. Even when it goes right, it goes wrong today. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Yates comes back out and will look to pass. He throws to the outside, and that will bounce off the back of an SCU defender. A 5-yard gain on the next play would result in a 3rd and 5 for Florida State. He comes back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. It'll be a screen to the outside. That's caught by Colvin. He cuts upfield for the first down. Going down the sideline, breaks the tackle, but steps out of bounds near the 50. A 28-yard play. He comes back out with an offset pistol formation. It's a handoff to Colvin up the middle, and he will get close to the marker. They give him the first down, a 4-yard run. He's back in pistol again. It'll be an option play, and he is brought down in the backfield by Michael Starks for a loss of 4. That brings up a 2nd and 14 now for Florida State. He's back in shotgun again. Yates will take the snap and look to pass. Dancing around the pocket. He's going to look to go deep downfield into double coverage, and that one will be intercepted by Greg Johnson. We actually managed to force a turnover. Now let's see if the offense can actually put up some points today. We're going to start with an option play. Handoff to Wade up the middle, and that'll just be about a gain of 1 or 2 yards. Now a 2nd and 9. Cox back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this to the outside. That's caught by Daniels, who will try to spin for the first down, but won't get there. 3rd and 1. Now under center on the very next play. Looking to convert. We'll drop back to pass. He goes over the middle, and that's dropped by Whitfield. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield. Yates will take the snap. It's an option play, and he is blown up in the backfield yet again by Michael Starks. 2nd and 14 with 3 running backs in the backfield. He'll take the snap. It's a read option, and he will keep it himself and get brought down for no gain. That will set up a 3rd and 14 now. He's back in shotgun again. Kennedy is the running back. He'll drop back to pass. It's a draw play to Kennedy, who will bounce it to the outside and get brought down by Scott Flanagan to bring up a 4th and 8. It has been a very long day for the South City offense, but they're back on the field in pistol formation. Cox will take the snap and look to pass again. We'll throw this underneath route, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Once again back in pistol. We'll take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside is caught by Davis, who will have the first down to about the 50-yard line, a gain of 14. 1st and 10. Cox back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this over the middle. That's caught by Whitfield, who's now off to the races, and we are finally going to find the end zone today. Touchdown, South City. We make it 38-7. 1st and 10. 47 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll give it to Colvin, who will go up the middle for the first down and get spun down near the 50 here. A gain of 15. A new set of downs. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. It's another handoff to Kennedy up the middle for another first down. A gain of 12. He'll take the snap on first down. It's an option play to the outside, and Yates will get to the edge and have the first down for a 13-yard run. A 10-yard run from Hayes would set up 2nd and inches and take us into the 4th quarter. He comes back in shotgun. He'll send his tight end out wide. He brings him right back in. Now Yates will take the snap and look to pass. He goes over the middle, finds Williams for the first down inside the 10-yard line. Though Williams definitely paid for it on that play. Now from the 8-yard line, he'll take the snap, and it's a play action. Looking to throw the ball to the end zone, dance around the pocket. He throws to the outside, caught by Colvin, who will break one tackle and get brought down at the 1-yard line. That now sets up a 2nd and goal. He's back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, hand off to Kennedy, but he is blown up in the backfield by Justin Bush. 3rd and goal now for the Seminoles. From the 2-yard line, he'll send Williams in motion. Yates will take the snap. It's an option to the outside, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, to make it 45-7. We finally managed to put points on the board during the last drive. Let's see if we can do it again from a 5-wide set. We'll take the snap and throw to the outside. That's caught by Davis, and he will get brought down to the 45. Now a 1st and 10. Cox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, and a quick throw will be caught by Daniels for another first down to the Florida State 40-yard line. An incomplete pass would bring up a 2nd and 10. Cox will take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the outside, and I just threw that right to a defensive player. No idea what I was trying there. They'll take over at the 50-yard line. That was 100% a panic button press. I thought I was about to get hit, so I just hit a button. Just happened to be a defender standing right there. Luckily on the next play, we get a loss of 4 thanks to Isaiah Sims. Now a 2nd and 14 with 3 running backs in the backfield here. Yates will take the snap, hand off to Colvin to the outside, and Colvin to the edge will get the first down for a gain of 14. First and 10 from the SCU 40-yard line. Yates will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Scott for another first down. A 5-yard run on the next play brings up a 2nd and 5 with about 4.5 minutes to go. He'll take the snap and he'll be hit in the backfield by Mike Snyder for a loss of 3. On 3rd and 9, it's a handoff to Kennedy up the middle, who will get the first down for a gain of 14. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. He comes back out and will once again hand off to Colvin to the outside. He has some pretty good blocking and another first down run. Under 4 minutes to play. Now out in a 5-wide set. Already up by 38 points. Yates will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws this through the back of the end zone. 2nd and goal. He comes back and will take the snap again. And he goes to the end zone. Touchdown to Gordon as they make it 52-7. With 3:41 to go, let's not make any more stupid decisions passing the ball. We're going to throw this over the middle, and that's dropped by Overrocker. 2nd and 10, back under center. Cox will take the snap and will lob this one to the outside. That one will also be intercepted. Threw up a jump ball, and clearly it did not work. 6 turnovers today. This game has been absolutely brutal from the start, and now with under 3 minutes to go, it is 2nd and 8. Florida State looking to add to their lead here. Yates will run a read option. He'll keep it himself. He has the blocking for a first down and gets brought down after a decent gain. They come back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll send Hayes in motion. It'll be another option play, and Yates will pitch it to the outside, caught by Kennedy inside the 5 and forced out about the 2. First and goal out of shotgun. It's a read option, and Yates to the outside will get brought down inside the 1. Now a 2nd and goal from about the half-yard line with about a minute to play here in the game. Yates is back in shotgun. It'll be a read option. He will get hit in the backfield. Am I allowed to count this as a small victory if we can keep them out of the end zone here? It's 3rd and goal with under 30 seconds to play. Yates will take the snap. It's another read option, and he won't get into the end zone. This one is finally over, 52-7. I threw 5 interceptions with quarterback Eli Cox, and pretty much all of them were my fault. Just kept throwing it into coverage, but in my defense, they were playing some pretty tight coverage through most of this game. In by far his worst performance of the year, Eli Cox goes 14 for 34, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, and 5 interceptions. On the ground, Overrocker led the team with 8 yards rushing. And receiving, Reggie Davis 4 for 75, Lonnie Whitfield 4 for 81 and a touchdown. We had several drops today, but most of those incompletions were just completely missing his guy. Michael Starks, for the first time here at South City, has led the team in tackling with a total of 11. Tackles for loss also goes to Starks, and sacks we got none, but we did get 1 interception from safety Greg Johnson. Quarterback Clay Yates for Florida State goes 13 for 20, 182 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. On the ground, Clay Yates runs 19 times for 68 yards and 2 scores. Their main running back, Neil Kennedy, got 103 and no touchdowns, but their backup ran for 121 on 8 carries and got a touchdown. Receiving, their best one was Neil Kennedy, their running back, 4 for 65 and 2 scores. Marcus Scott caught a touchdown, and Tommy Gordon caught a touchdown. In the next episode, we will move on to our 5th game of the season, where we will take on the 2-1 Florida Atlantic Owls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time.